Hello possums, Dreymasmith here, dreaming in a Minecraft world. And today I'm dreaming about making a stable for our skelly horses. If you remember, last episode I planted a whole lot of birch trees. The trees grew really well. I cut them all down and I got a whole stack of birch logs, which gives me more than enough to get started because I'm going to build a stable. Now, I've marked it out in dirt, you can see here. So my first step really is to replace all that dirt with birch. So I'll get started. So first things first, I'm doing one row of birch all the way around, marking out the bays for the horses and where the doors are going for the stable. And it's going to be a two-tone building. I could have built it in jungle or spruce or dark oak, something that I already had a lot of, but my other buildings are birch and oak and I really didn't want to make this building too different from them. Yeah, I want everything in my base to have, homogeneous is the wrong word, but I want them to have a sense of commonality. That's a good way of putting it, a sense of commonality. I just made this up as a design. I haven't got it from anywhere. I freeform built and saw what came out of it. And I started with the bays. So each bay for the horses is 4 blocks long and 4 blocks wide. So you end up with 5 blocks along here, 4 here, 5 blocks. This one at the end, this is the main entrance. It's 2 blocks wide, because horses can't fit through smaller spaces. You need to leave a bigger space, 2 doors, 2 gates, whatever. So this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the end of your bay, and then you've got 2 extra. So this whole wall is 7 blocks long. And then I just decide how many bays I want. That determines the length of my building. And I repeat it on the other side. I was trying to work out how to get it to turn a corner, but I really want them to have some of this field to graze in, and it was starting to take over. So I'll just put in, oh, there goes my spade. Things are going to slow down, but we're almost done. We'll just put in this last bay, so that's 4. That's the second last bay, I can't count. This is the last bay. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our bays marked out. Now I switch to oak wood for the next layer. And at each corner and each bay point, so the end of each bay and at each corner of the building, I put, 2 oak blocks. So here we go, 1, 2, 1, 2. Same with here. Oh, and I do it either side of the door as well. So 1, 2. It's going up a step, which is going to produce its own challenges, but we'll see what we can do with it, and it will at least make the roof interesting. I need to get some jungle wood for the ends here, I forgot that. Alright, so back with the jungle wood. At the end of every stall, that's the word I wanted, it's not a bay, it's a stall. At the end of every stall, I'm putting 1 log of jungle wood, just for a colour accent. I mean, that pinky colour, it's hard to work in, but it doesn't look too bad like this. So the next thing we're going to do now is put a row of spruce fencing between each stall. Next thing we do is a double row on the gaps in the walls that are external. So along the front here, and at the backs of each of the stalls. What have I done wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done something wrong. The whole wall's too short. I don't know what to do. So that'll come along here. Oh, do I rebuild it or do I leave it lopsided? lopsided is going to drive me mad. I'll have to redo it. I'll be back. Right, it's not as bad as I thought. It's this wall that's wrong. It shouldn't be 7 along the front. It should be 6 along the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I just take these 2 out and move everything over. Well, that was easily fixed. It didn't take long. Okay, next is we put a bit of fencing at the front of every stall. That's not a stall, that is. And we need to put double gates in all of these. And do I make the gates out of oak or birch? Oak, I think. I probably haven't made enough, but we'll... Oh, that was silly, but we'll see. That's better. Now, put the fences in this time. Not the fences, put the gates in this time. Boy, I'll get there in the end. And it's getting dark. Still, we'll have time to do this. Because, see, horses can't get through a single fence, but they can get through a double. Time to put doors on. Now, the doors are only going into the areas where I'll have access. So there'll be a fence along here, and this goes out into the wilderness. And this one goes out into my yard. Whereas this one will go out into a small yard at the front here, which I've made incredibly small. I had no idea I made it that narrow. Oh well. Actually, I might make this the entrance into the yard. That would make a lot more sense. So I'll close this off and make it another bay. Why can I hear a zombie? I'll need to get some more fencing. Where are you? I'll get some more fencing. In the meantime, let's put the doors in. So, now, I know I'm getting paranoid, but bear with me. Zombie attack. I'll show you a quick defense. You can put doors in like that. It's shut at the moment, now it's open. And if zombies decide to attack your base and take your doors down, they will only attack doors that are closed. So I'll show you a neat trick for zombie proofing. If I place this door, not like that. If I place this door so it's already closed, when I technically open it, it blocks the way for the horses. They won't be able to get through because it's a physical barrier. But zombies will ignore it because it's open. So, whoops, I'll just do that again. I'll place it there so it's closed, and now it's open. But the horses can't get out, and zombies won't attack it. We'll do the same down here. I know it's paranoia, but you know, paranoia keeps you alive. Alright, I've put the last of the fences in to act as the stall walls. And the idea is it just lets as much ventilation as possible in. I also shifted the doors so that they're recessed from the outside. Alright, next I want to put gates above the doors. The thing about placing gates is you need something under it. You can't just place them in mid-air like you can with fences. But because I've got the doors there, it lets me do it. And the gates at the top will just stop me taking suffocation damage when I come through with the horses. Next, I want to do the lintels over the doors. So I'll nerd pole up, and it's 4 blocks along the top and 1 extra at each end. See, so you end up with that shape. We'll do the same over here. Although over here won't be quite the same because we've got the step up. could have leveled all that out, but, you know, why bother? The other thing I want to do is put 2 pieces of fence post over where the door is. So I'll go here for one last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 pieces of fence post directly over the door. And I should put the fence post on that one. There'll be a whole lot of light in the roof. Speaking of which, I need to go get my roofing materials. Well, that's our barn so far. Time to get working on the roof. I thought hard about giving it a birch roof like the rest of the base, like my little farms over there. But when I tried it out in my creative world, oh, it was just too blonde. It was too light. So we're going with a bit more of a heavy colour. I'm making it a mixture of dark oak and spruce. So the first thing I'm doing is with dark oak slabs, I'm going all the way around, except for the entrances to the gates. I'm not going to get them right first off, but we can always adjust as we go. But to start with, at the top half of this top window level, it's slabs all the way around. Now when I come to a height transition at the moment, I'm just stepping up a full block. I'll even that out later on. Mainly because I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. So next thing we need to do is actually get up on the roof. We're going to be steeplejacks today. Now we've been working with slabs. Yeah, I could pick that up. Yay, I didn't fall. But on top of these fence posts on top of the doors, we're actually going to put steps. And it helps if I give myself a way across. So steps on top, and jumping backwards and forwards like a little jumping bean. Slab going one down. Slab going one down. Slab going down one more. And where is it? Same on that side. And ow, that wasn't smart. Yes, there's a gap there. That's okay. Might as well give myself steps back up. Okay, so this is all part of bringing it down to our level. So one more and one more, which means that one and that one have to come out. Okay, now what I'm going to do is make this row of dark oak 2 blocks wide. I'm doing one of those lovely two-tone roofs that you see. There we are. How do I do this? Alright, easiest way to do this is to go around and treat all the doors the same. Block on top, etc, etc. And then we'll work out the rest of the roof. That's not looking too bad, apart from the dirt. Basically, I'm going to work on the bits that I can manage, and then we'll work on the bits that I can't. So next, run a line of dark oak on this second layer, all the way around. I have to work out what to do here, I'm not sure. That's probably the easiest, we'll fix it up underneath later. Let's see what we can do. Alright, next thing is the ridge capping. So, as I said, I'm making it a two-tone roof. So after 2 rows of dark oak, I'm going to put a row of spruce. And now, if I can do it, spruce slabs. Oh, that rise is going to complicate matters. Okay. Ow. Oh well, this is probably better. And that's where the rise occurs. Oh, I can do them from under here. That's good. Alright, that will make our lives much easier. So I'm just pulling these out until they meet. Same on this side. It'll meet about there, but it'll have to go up one. Or down one, depending which way you're going. Alright, this section of the roof will be easier, so we'll do this. So I'm just going to continue this out until this bit of roof's done. Alright, I'm ready to cap this off now, this section anyway. So I just run stairs right the way along the ridge. Along the ridge, not under it. These big open areas, I just want to fill in with dark oak. So you just end up with a large flat dark oak area. I just like the way it looks, and I don't have to light that bit. Alright, I'll just fix this part of the roof up because it's going to be easy. And I've sort of worked out what to do with the step. Yep, so this bit is just dark oak. And the step goes that way. And that bit's dark oak. And now I'll just fill in the rest of the roof. How do I do this? This is where it gets tricky, this odd little bit where it meets. It is not the most elegant of roofs, but it will work. I really don't like that roof. I'm going to modify it. You know, one day I'll make something and I won't change it. I'll just make it and be happy. But not this day. I don't like this. Let's have a look. That's better. I'm still not keen. Actually, I know exactly what will fix this. Here we go again. While this is a stall, it doesn't have to be treated as if it's a stall. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Let's take the roof out. Sorry, it's all about pleasing shapes, frankly, as far as I'm concerned about, and the shape at the moment does not please me. Alright, now we've taken that out, I'm going to treat this as if it were a doorway. Alright, let's see what we can do this time. Although I'm going to have to call it quits in a minute. Right, now that and that. Yep. Which means, of course, we'll be putting all the stairs back. That would be right, wouldn't it? Now we need to work out what to do with this nightmare. Because I really don't like that as a solution. Nor do I like that. It just looks weird. Oh, maybe it doesn't look too weird. I'm not sure. Might jump down and see what it looks like from inside. Actually, it's not too bad inside. I think that will do. As solutions go, it's not too bad. It's not great, but it's actually not too bad. Now we need lights. Now, where's our center with our 4 bits that meet? Is it here? Oh, I need the silk touch already. That is so ridiculous. Okay, so what I'm doing, and I will get rid of that, I'm just going around and popping glowstone every few... Yeah, I'll move that one to there. Oh, I really need to get my silk touch. Okay, and out here, I am putting them where? Yep, there. Same here. Now, I'm not just leaving clumps of glowstone dotted around everywhere. They are going to have one more thing done with them. So we pop trapdoors all the way around to encase the glowstone. Oh, 22 is not going to get us very far at all, is it? Alright, these are the last ones. And before anyone screams, yes, these are the lights that Avamance uses. I love watching Avamance. If you don't watch him, I suggest you find him and go and look at his videos. I think I'll link one down in the description. He uses these lights in Avamancia. I really like them. I've seen them used elsewhere as well. So why shouldn't I use them too? That is looking good. I'll build a fence and we can bring our skelly horses around. But other than that, let's get up here. The barn's finished. The stable is finished. I think that's a job well done, even if it was a bit circuitous. If you liked this, please hit the like. Subscribe if you'd like more videos from me. Remember to hit the notification bell. And I'll see you next time. Bye!